Hi and welcome to Outwell.com. In this session we're going to be looking at the Michigan 6, which is in our deluxe collection, characterised by these long black and grey panels all the way around the outside of the tent. The tent itself is a vis-a-vis style tent which sleeps up to 6 people. The fabric of the tent is made out of our Urtex 4000 material, which is a PU coated 100% polyester with a hydrostatic head of 4000 mil. The frame of the tent is a combination of steel poles for the stable and solid side of things, and at either side we have the Outwell extended frame system on this side, on the other side, and across the front here. The Outwell extended frame system gives you much better head height for the floor space of the tent, and in this system we use our Duratec fiberglass poles, which are far stronger than standard fiberglass poles as they have a protective sheath on the outside and long strands of fibres running all the way along them, which make them a lot more durable when they bend. Some other features that you'll find on the outside of the tent is that we have our innovative Outwell wind stabiliser system, which directly attaches the fly sheet onto the steel poles, making them very strong in high winds. In fact, these tents have been tested to withstand a force 9 gale on the Beaufort scale, which represents 47 to 54 miles an hour wind, so good peace of mind that this is going to stay up, like I say, in those high winds. As you can see, we also use luminous guy lines, so they're nice and easy to see when it's a little bit darker and save you tripping over them. Each guy line itself has a guy line retainer system where you can just roll this up when you come to take the tent down, pop it in here, so the next time you go to use the tent it's nice and easy to get to. Another feature of this tent is that we use the Outwell easy pegging system, which comes with 3 different types of pegs. We use these steel pegs for the corners of the tent, then we use the luminous plastic pegs for the luminous guy lines, and then we use the black plastic pegs for around the edges and the mud valance across the front as well. So really easy to use, and also making sure you've got the right pegs in the right places. You'll also notice on the outside of the tent these outside ventilation panels, which are easily accessible via these Velcro tabs. What that does is allow air into the tent, reduces the amount of condensation, and just gives you a much more comfortable climate to be living in. You can also see at the front here that all our poles are colour coded, so it makes the pitching of the tent very easy. At the bottom of the porch area you can see here that we have a mud valance which comes along here, designed so that the rain just runs off the tent and away from the front. Stepping into the porch area you can see that we've got a really large entrance here, nice and wide to be able to get your bits and pieces in and out. You can see that the door is rolled up at the moment, can obviously be sealed down. In the porch area we also have 2 large windows either side here, and on these windows we have the toggle up curtains which are sewn in across the bottom of the window, so you can have it completely open or you can have it done halfway up, or for a little bit more privacy you can close it completely as well. You'll also see here we have the mesh panels which correspond to that outside ventilation that we talked about. The ground sheet in the porch area is a detachable bathtub style ground sheet, which is a double coated polyethylene, so very durable and very heavy duty, and it also has a hydrostatic head of 10,000 mil. On the other side, into the living space, we have the same material for the ground sheet. Again, difference is here is that it's completely sealed in the living area, so again, no water is going to come in through the side, and you're going to keep out the bugs as well. As we step in, back into the living space, you can see here there's lots and lots of space in here. As you can see, we have the table and chairs set up, and still lots of space around here. That's due to us also being able to have this Outwell space frame system across the top here. We use the same Duratec fiberglass poles, and what that does is it just gives you much better head height in the living space as well. As you can see at the back, we have some windows next to another entrance, which again has a mesh panel on there, and just above there is a skylight as well. Over here we have a lantern hanging point with lots of cable ties, which run down to our cable entry point at the front door to save you bringing your cables in through the front door. On either side of the living compartment we have 3-man sleeping compartments. These sleeping compartments are toggled in, and as you can see have mesh panels at the back here to allow better ventilation and again a more comfortable climate, and there's also some mesh pockets on the inside as well. Optional extras for this tent include the carpet that you can see in this living area here, again making it slightly more comfortable, and there's also a footprint that comes with the tent, and there is also a front extension available as well. So that is our Michigan 6.